Dr. Elena Vasquez pressed her face against the reinforced viewport of the orbital station, watching in horror as the impossible sight unfolded before her. Where yesterday there had been the familiar constellation of Andromeda's outer spiral, now there was only darkness, a perfect sphere of absolute nothingness that seemed to devour light itself. Gravitational readings are off the charts, called Lieutenant Commander Harrison from the sensor array. Mass equivalent to 15 solar systems, and it's accelerating toward Earth at 12% light speed. Elena's hands trembled as she processed the data streaming across her tablet. The rogue black hole had appeared without warning, tearing through space like a cosmic bullet. At its current trajectory, it would reach Earth's solar system in 72 hours. When it did, the gravitational forces would rip apart every planet, every moon, every fragment of matter that had taken billions of years to form. How is this possible? Whispered Dr. James Chen, the station's astrophysicist. Black holes don't just wander through space at relativistic speeds. Something had to accelerate it. Elena studied the spectral analysis, her mind racing through possibilities. Then she saw it, a faint energy signature unlike anything in their databases. This isn't natural, she breathed. Look at these quantum fluctuations. Someone or something is controlling it. The communication array crackled to life. Orbital Station Kepler, this is Earth Command. We're receiving your data. Every major government is mobilizing, but our projections show no conventional weapon can stop or deflect an object of this mass. Elena closed her eyes, feeling the weight of 8 billion lives pressing down on her shoulders. She had spent 15 years studying exotic matter and theoretical physics, always wondering if her research would ever matter beyond academic papers. Now, humanity's survival might depend on theories she'd only dreamed of testing. There might be a way, she said quietly, then louder, there might be a way. Harrison and Chen turned toward her with desperate hope in their eyes. Exotic matter injection, Elena explained, her words tumbling out rapidly. If we can create a localized field of exotic matter with negative energy density, we could theoretically destabilize the black hole's event horizon. But we'd need to get close enough to inject it directly into the ergosphere. That's suicide, Harrison said flatly. Nothing survives that close to a black hole. The station's experimental shuttle has quantum shielding, Elena countered. It was designed to withstand gravitational anomalies. And I've been working on exotic matter synthesis in the lab for 3 years. The equipment is here. Chen shook his head vigorously. Elena, even if the shuttle survives the approach, the exotic matter would have to be injected at precisely the right moment and location. One miscalculation and you'd either be torn apart or create an even more dangerous singularity. Then I won't miscalculate, Elena said with quiet determination. The next 18 hours blurred together in a frenzy of preparation. Elena worked tirelessly to synthesize enough exotic matter while Harrison modified the shuttle's systems. Earth Command coordinated the evacuation of major cities. Though everyone knew it was futile, there was nowhere to run from a threat that would destroy the entire solar system. As Elena suited up for what everyone assumed would be a one-way mission, her fingers lingered on the photo tucked inside her helmet, her daughter Maria, smiling at her 8th birthday party. Elena had missed that party due to a research conference. She'd promised Maria they would celebrate when she returned from the orbital station. Now she might never keep that promise. Elena, Harrison's voice came through the comm. You don't have to do this. We could try evacuating more people, find another solution. In 54 hours, there won't be anyone left to evacuate, Elena replied, sealing her helmet. This is our only chance. The shuttle Icarus detached from the station with Elena at the controls, a cargo bay full of exotic matter generation equipment, and a flight plan that violated every safety protocol ever written. As she approached the black hole, space itself seemed to warp around her. Stars stretched into impossible spirals, and time dilated until minutes felt like hours. The shuttle's hull groaned under gravitational stress as Elena maneuvered into the ergosphere, the region outside the event horizon where spacetime itself was dragged around the spinning black hole. Here, in this maelstrom of twisted physics, she would either save humanity or die trying. Initiating exotic matter synthesis, she reported, though she knew the signal would be redshifted and time-delayed. Her hands moved across the controls with practiced precision, calibrating the particle accelerator to create matter with negative energy density. The black hole loomed before her, a sphere of perfect darkness ringed by the blazing accretion disk of consumed matter. Elena felt the shuttle being pulled inexorably toward the point of no return. She had one chance, one precise moment when the exotic matter injection would create maximum instability. For Maria, she whispered, then triggered the release. The exotic matter shot from the shuttle in a concentrated beam, penetrating the ergosphere and interacting with the black hole's rotation. For a terrifying moment, nothing happened. Then spacetime itself seemed to convulse. The black hole's perfect spherical event horizon began to fluctuate. Massive jets of energy erupted from its poles as the exotic matter created feedback loops in the quantum vacuum. Elena watched in awe and terror as the impossible happened. The black hole began to destabilize. But the gravitational chaos was tearing her shuttle apart. Warning lights flashed as hull breaches appeared faster than the auto-repair systems could seal them. Elena fought to maintain control as she was flung away from the collapsing singularity like a stone from a slingshot. The black hole's death throes lit up half the galaxy. What had been a perfect sphere of darkness became a brilliant explosion of pure energy as the exotic matter catalyzed the complete annihilation of 15 solar masses. The shockwave caught Elena's crippled shuttle and hurled it across space at nearly light speed. When she finally regained consciousness, Elena found herself in the medical bay of a rescue ship, looking up at Harrison's relieved face. "The black hole?" she asked weakly. "Gone," Harrison smiled. "Completely annihilated. Your exotic matter injection worked perfectly. Earth is safe, Elena. 8 billion people are alive because of what you did." Elena closed her eyes and thought of Maria's birthday party, the one she would definitely attend when she got home.